Hello and welcome to DPN TV here at the DPN Rover collection, and we're at our Rover 75 Maroon 2001. I thought I'd do this little videos, it might be of interest to you. It's basically a special mat. We found actually a company who on eBay do boot mats and car mats, and they're cut specifically to fit your car. We've actually got one in the past for our other 75 and one of our 45s, and they were such a good fit. It was exactly like the original carpet. So to sort of cover the awareness of it and just covers fitting it, I thought I'd do a little video. So at the moment in the boot of this car, we've got on these sort of tarpaulin boot liners to protect the carpet, and also a rubber mat which actually doesn't fit too badly, but it certainly doesn't fit into the corners of the car. So what we'll probably do is do away with this tarpaulin mat and then put the rubber fitted mat over the top, and that actually a little bit more sound insulation and protection to the original carpet. The first thing we've got to do is hoover everything out, and you may notice that these carpets are flapped up and there's a little damp trap there, and we always put them in the boots of all of our cars, especially through the winter, and it does make a big difference to things getting damp and any smells in the car. And you can watch a video we actually did on how we use these damp traps. The reason we pull the carpets back each side, and if you've got a 75 you're probably aware of this, is that they do tend to get a small amount of water leaking. Now I know there are fixes, and I've covered fixes. Some people say that the water comes in through the light, and other people say it's the back window screen and it comes in up there. Well, we've made it a lot better by changing the seals on the lights, but the real truth is sometimes in very heavy rain, water still does get in there. So what we do is, as well as these damp traps collecting any damp, if any water does get in, instead of this carpet getting wet, this holds it away. And I would say the best thing is to keep an eye on it, and in heavy rain just have a little look down there and mop it out. And sometimes if it really gets bad, which it tends not to now because we keep an eye on it, I like to use one of these little pipette thing, squeeze that, just put it down there, suck any water up, and then after that just mop it up with a teeny amount of tissue just to get it dry and let it air. As I said, now it very rarely happens, but I do have my suspicions actually that it could also be condensation, because in certain weathers you will get a bit of condensation come up here, and I wonder whether that drips down and builds up. So no matter how you seal the leaks, whether it's the chrome strip on the outside, the seal to the light, or even the back window screen, even with all of that, I think it is prone to water collecting there. And what you want to do is keep an eye on it, because what you don't want to do is building up so much it runs down into the spare wheel, and then can rust that out and fill it up with water. So keep an eye on it, and it won't really cause any major problems. So what we do now is get on and give this boot a little hoover out before we put the new mat in. Right, so that's everything hoovered there. And actually what we do is, this hoover has actually got a blow setting, so it's quite good to actually blow some of the dust and get some air in the boot as well. And actually the boot mat in this car is quite nice, because it's actually got proper edging to it, which our other one hasn't. So it's quite a nice boot mat, so we certainly want to protect it. We'll shut that down and bring our rubber mat back down, and we're ready to fit the boot mat liner. As I said, we've bought one before, and we were so impressed, that's why we've bought this one, because it is such a nice fit. So I'll get it out the packet and get it fitted in. And that is the boot mat boot liner in, and hopefully you can see it really is a perfect fit like the original carpet's made. And what we like is it is edged with a nice material edging all the way around. If I just pull this bit up here, hopefully you can see it's got a flat matte grippy rubber to the back, carpet edged, and then it's got this sort of rubbery finish. And actually I think it's been worth doing this video because as well as just covering putting this boot mat in, it's also kind of a little boot maintenance sort of video covering some of the things we do with the damp traps and just keeping an eye out for any damp and wet that does get into the boots. What we do now is put the damp traps back. Right, so we've already got our damp trap in that side, so as I said, it's the winter, so we have the carpet just peeled back with that rubber mat, and that stops any water dripping down. And what we do, we have one in this side as well, just pulling the carpet a little bit back and putting the boot thing in there, and that just keeps the carpet back and keeps the boot a lot dry. And as I said, you'll find that the boots don't feel damp and certainly won't smell damp either. And hopefully this rubber mat will protect that carpet and keep it in good condition for years to come. What we also do, if I can hopefully get the mat along here, is we normally lift all this up here. And you'll see under in the spare wheel there we have a damp trap down there, so we've replaced that while we're here as well. Just get that one out the way and put this one down there, and that does, we think, help stop it getting any dampness building up, and also any condensation building up on the wood under there as well, which I think in the past, before we got the car, it had done, because there was a little bit of stain in there, but now there's no damp or moisture building up on there. Right, so that's it all done. So we've put the damp traps back in, give the boot a good clean, and got this nice rubber boot protector in. Hopefully it's been a video of interest and of use to you, as we've covered a little bit of boot maintenance and putting in a mat to help protect the original mat that's in the boot. As always, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to check out our other videos on our Rover cars while you're on our channel.